2 months after the Israelites left Egypt, they came to the Sinai desert. They decided to set up camp at the foot of Mount Sinai. There, Moses decided to climb up the mountain to enter the presence of the Lord. God had special instructions for him. God wanted to make sure that the heart of the Israelites remained faithful. He gave Moses instructions to tell the Israelites to obey him and thereby always be under his guidance and protection. To this, the Israelites agreed. There, after the Exodus out of Egypt, the Israelites journeyed for 40 years in the desert. They quickly forgot all the signs and wonders God had done. Their disobedience and complaints rose to new heights, and their hearts began to harden. God told Moses to climb Mount Sinai for a second time. There, God was going to meet with Moses in a thick cloud of smoke. When the Israelites saw the smoke, neither they nor any animal were allowed to even come close to the mountain. If they did, they would die. God was preparing a special set of instructions that would help the Israelites stay pure, faithful, and free. There on the mountaintop, God wrote the 10 Commandments that all Israel was to follow. He also instructed Moses in many other regulations and matters that would help them lead the people out of Israel. If they obeyed these rules, God's blessings and protection would be with them. If they broke them, God's punishment would be upon them. Some of the rules were: number 1, obey and worship me alone. Do not worship any other gods. Number 2, don't make any carvings and idols. Number 3, don't use my name in cursing or any unholy way. Number 4, keep the Sabbath day special. Number 5, honor your father and mother. Number 6, do not commit murder. Number 7, do not commit adultery. Number 8, do not steal. Number 9, never lie. Number 10, be content with what you have. Do not always want what others have. These commandments were so special that God wrote them on 2 stone tablets. Moses spent a long time with God, and the Israelites started to wonder if Moses was ever coming back. With a lack of patience, these people demanded a false god that they could worship. Their wicked hearts forgot about God's promise. When God saw this, he told Moses to go back down the mountain and speak with the people. As Moses came down the mountain, he heard the festivities and soon saw the golden calf statue. There the Israelites were dancing and shouting before this false god. It was an atrocious sight to behold. God's own people, whom he so powerfully rescued only 2 months ago, turned their hearts from him and worshipped a false idol. Moses was so angry that he threw the 2 stone tablets to the ground, smashing them into smithereens. How could these people be so ungrateful? How could they so quickly forget how God delivered them from the hands of the Egyptians? Moses went and stood between the people and shouted, "Whoever is on the side of the Lord, come stand with me." All the sons of Levi came and stood by Moses. That day, 3,000 Israelites died because of their wicked hearts and dreadful sin. Though God had punished their disobedience, he still led them on the path to the promised land. His forgiveness and mercy still upheld the remaining Israelites. Today's memory verse is Exodus 23. You shall have no other gods before me.